In a world that seems to have gone barking mad, there's a glimmer of hope for our furry friends, or at least that's the latest dispatch from the Trump administration. In a dazzling act of what some might call common sense, the administration has announced plans to end animal testing in certain federal programs. This decision has animal advocacy groups, lawmakers, and even the occasional cat lady applauding in unison. It's not every day you see such a diverse coalition coming together, but hey, it's 2023 and anything is possible when Donald Trump is steering the ship. PETA, the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, has come out with pom-poms waving, cheering the FDA's decision to stop harming animals and instead adopt what they call human-relevant testing strategies. Kathy Guillermo, PETA's senior vice president, sang the praises of this move, highlighting it as a significant step toward the agency's commitment to replace the use of animals. It seems like PETA has finally found a friend in the FDA, or at least a friend for now. Who would have thought that PETA would one day be cheering on a government agency? Stranger things have happened, like that time a reality TV star became president. The Food and Drug Administration announced it's phasing out animal testing for antibody therapies and other drugs, opting instead for materials that mimic human organs. This shift, first reported by Fox Digital, is a bold move, or as bold as moving away from poking rats and dogs in the name of science can be. FDA Commissioner Martin A. McCary described it as a paradigm shift in drug evaluation. It's almost like we're living in the future, but with less flying cars and more organoids in petri dishes. And if you think that's all, hold on to your lab coats because the Environmental Protection Agency is also joining the no animal testing bandwagon. Remember the good old days of Trump's first term when the EPA signed a directive to reduce animal testing? Well, they're back at it. EPA Chief Lee Zeldin announced a return to those golden days, reinstating the 2019 policy to phase out animal testing. This is not just good news for the bunnies and beagles of the world, it's a slap in the face to the Biden administration, which had previously put the brakes on these efforts. Zeldin seems intent on getting the agency back on track, and frankly, the animals couldn't be happier. The White Coat Waste Project, a group that fights against wasteful government spending on animal testing, is also singing praises to the Trump administration. They've been on the warpath against spending taxpayer dollars on cruel, and let's face it, pretty weird experiments. They're giving shout-outs to FDA Commissioner McCary for cutting through the red tape that forces companies and federally funded agencies to conduct what they call wasteful tests. It's not every day you see a government agency making what appears to be a fiscally conservative decision, but here we are. Perhaps the age of miracles is upon us. But let's not forget the other champions of this movement. Kitty Block, President and CEO of Humane World for Animals, has also come out strongly in favor of the Trump administration's decision. It's a rare moment when animal rights groups and the federal government are on the same page. But as Block wisely points out, promises alone don't spare lives. It's time for action, a sentiment echoed by taxpayers and pet owners who are tired of their hard-earned cash being spent on what amounts to outdated and painful experiments. Now, dear viewers, before you get too comfortable, let's take a moment to reflect. Isn't it ironic that in a world where progress often seems stuck in the mud, it takes a move by the Trump administration to push the envelope? Or perhaps it's fitting, given the topsy-turvy nature of our political landscape. Either way, it's a refreshing change to see the government taking steps that align with public sentiment and ethics. But what do you think? Are these moves a step in the right direction, or is there more to be done? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And while you're here, if this video brought a smile to your face or a nod of agreement, why not subscribe to our channel? Stay updated with the latest news and join our growing community of sharp-witted, irony-loving viewers. Like, comment, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment of our satirical take on the world. After all, who said news couldn't be both informative and entertaining? Keep the conversation going, and until next time, stay curious and stay engaged.